Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here, I'm Linz. So I am going to be attempting today to make something I think officially probably known as a Dutch baby, an apple Dutch baby, baked pancake. I'm really not sure, but I used to do this in the oven in a heavy frying pan. So I've kind of figured out now how to do it in the air fryer. So we're going to come down, I'm going to have a look, or you're going to have a look, shall I say, at some of the ingredients. Now, basically, it is just a pancake mix in a way. So in here, I'm going to put all the list of ingredients and everything down in a pinned comment below. Just bear with me on that one because life's just a little bit busy at the minute. So 50 grams of plain flour, 1 medium egg in there. Let's get to that for a minute. And I need, oh my days, not prepared. Now, I'm just going to break that yolk and we want to mix that. Now, I'm making this bit first because I like to let it sit for a little while before we use it. Now, for your apples, lovelies, just while I'm mixing this into a bit of a paste, I have 3 this size apples, so they're not very big at all, really. These are cooking apples off a friend of mine's tree. So if you were using like a Bramley apple or something like that, you know, from the shop, use 1 large one. Or I tell you what works really well with this as well, and they're kind of standard sizes, Granny Smith apples. They work really well. But I'm just using what I have. You can use whichever, depending on whether you like your desserts really sweet or a little bit of tartness into them. Rhubarb actually works really well with this recipe too, but we'll do that another day, hopefully. Well, not this year because my rhubarb's finished. Now, in with that, I have some, or going in with that, I have some vanilla extract here. Now, I can't really give you a weight on this, so it's literally like a drop, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Just give that. I find it easier to do the egg with the flour first because otherwise it can go a bit lumpy. That's nice there. And in here I have 70 mils. I'm using lactose-free milk. Any milk should work for this recipe. And we're just going to pop that in. And combine all that. Just be gentle with it because otherwise it's just going to, you know, fly across the kitchen. Oh. A good whisk up. And I'd like to leave this to one side for normally around 20 minutes, half an hour. I just find you get a better rise on it that way. So that's that. Now, what I'm going to go and do is I am just going to go and chop these all up off camera, and I'll come back in like a split second for you when they're done, and I'll show you how we get started. Now, that is all my apple chopped up there in a bowl. I haven't got any lemon juice, unfortunately. I'm out. So we're going into this. Now, this container is one of the 1 litre stainless steel dishes from Ikea. This fits perfectly in the 9.5 Ninja, or if you have a single drawer air fryer, it will all be the same. In here, I have 1 tablespoon and a half of it ain't butter, or whichever you like to do it. Basically, it's a margarine type butter substitute, I suppose, that you can use for everything. So in with that, I am, wait a minute, you can't see. There we go. We're just going to throw all the apples. Don't worry about that butter. It will spread itself out afterwards. Now, this is also going to depend on what type of apple you're using. This works for me for cooking apples, so Bramley apples or Granny Smith apples, any tart apple. This is 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar, demerara sugar, something along the lines. White sugar will work as well. Just use what you have. So basically what's going to happen there is the brown sugar is going to start caramelizing a little bit with that butter, or fake butter. Use real if you have it and you're not watching. Well, you're not going to be making this, I don't think, if you're watching your weight. This here is going, crisper tray is in, so just see into that there. And I am going to, now this is where you kind of need to kind of listen for this bit. We're going on to air fry, which is 200, 400 Fahrenheit, I think, but I'm going to put it up there anyway. We're bringing this down here to 6 minutes, but I need to stop this when it gets to 5.5 minutes because I don't want it cooling down. So we're going to press start on that, and I am going to come back when that has got about 30 seconds or so left to go, and we're going to carry on and I'll show you what happens next. Right, lovelies, we have literally just, that's enough there. We're going to stop it, take it out, I'm going to bring this down and have a look. So as you can see, and you should be able to hear, oh, we've got Bubba trying to escape in the background. Normal noises, lovelies. Just going to toss all them apples in, and if you can hear that, it is sizzling away. Then we're going to come back in with our sort of pancake type butter, and we're just literally going to pour that in. And you will see, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but the butter kind of rises to the top, and that is what's going to give us a fabulous like caramelized look. Now this bit is important as well, because we are going to put that in, quickly go to the time and bring this up to 13 minutes. And down on your temperature, we are going to come down to 180, press stop and start, and we're going to leave it at that, and we'll be back when it's done. This has just finished, so we're going to come down and I'm going to show you, and there we go. Now we're going to take it out. So in one side, gently tilt the tray over, and then that just limits any damage to the side of the drawers. So can we see that? Obviously don't touch that because that is going to be absolutely scorching. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this to cool down for a few seconds. I need better lighting than this, it's terrible. And then we are going to, I wonder if I can, is that better? Get the light in, I don't know. Then we are going to do a taste test, and you know, we'll see what we think. I'm really looking forward to this bit. So that there, with the nice bit of caramelization on the top, is my baked apple pancake, baked apple Dutch baby. It sounds wrong. So of course we're going to go in. Smells fab. Feel free to look into different ingredients as well. Add some cinnamon. I just want to show you, it's kind of like, I don't know, you'd have to try it to know, but the consistency of it isn't quite as puffed up as, say, like a Yorkshire pudding would be, but it's not as dense as a pancake, I suppose. I'm not sure. If you've had it before, you'll know. Proper. So I'm trying to get just a little bit of that mix there, where you can see more so the consistency. You see that? It's kind of, I don't really know how you describe it. We're just going to have another bite. That is so, so good. A little bit maybe of cream over the top, or let me just show you. It depends how much of a sweet tooth you've got, really. This here is fake maple syrup. I quite like it. If you can afford to get real stuff, get real stuff. That over the top with just a drop of cream. Oh my days. Not if you're watching your weight, which luckily enough I'm not. But lovelies, let me know down in the comments, especially if you try it, if you have something that's a similar recipe. Everybody's recipes are always different for different things. I'm sure wherever this originated from, this is probably an insult, but this is just how I do it now. And it's something that I have really grown to like. It is really simple, sweet treat dessert. And yeah, it's going to be on the menu, I'd say, for quite a bit now over the next couple of months while I'm using up a lot of my cooking apples. Lovelies, wherever you are, I hope that you are having a fantastic day, and I just want to say a massive thank you again for spending time with me in the kitchen, and I hope that you're all doing well, basically. So I hope as well to speak to a few of you down in the comments, and if not, over on another video. Wherever you are for now, take care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now, lovelies.